Hi friends, Control is the fun new LTM and probably future permanent mode in Apex Legends Season 12 and beyond. Today, I'm going to cover everything you need to know about how to play Control, and I'll put timestamps in the video if you want to jump to certain parts, because there's a lot to learn about this brand new game mode. Control is a simple 9v9 objective based game mode, where your goal is to capture 3 objectives and control them long enough to earn points to beat the other team. I'll explain the points a bit later in this video, so keep a lookout. As I get started, can I also ask you to consider subscribing? It would mean a lot and it would be great to have you in my community. Continuing with the video, when you first load into a game of Control, you select your legend as normal. Even though Control is 9v9, you can only ready up on your own or with a pre-made squad of 3, like you would for Arena Mode or Battle Royale. You will then be matched with 2 other squads to make up the full 9-person squad. As normal, in your squad of 3, you all have to choose different legends. However, in the total 9-person squad, you can have up to 3 of the same legends, and that's because the other 2 squads your trio gets matched with won't be limited by your choice of legend, and you can see which legend the full 9-man team has chosen in the screen after you choose your legend. Don't worry, you can change your legend during the game if you want to mix it up, and I'll mention a bit later on when you can do this. After choosing your legend for the first time, you choose your loadout. The weapon loadouts rotate every hour, and there are 5 categories for these weapon loadouts. These are close quarters, heavy, assault, marksman, and sniper. With each loadout, you'll get a primary weapon, a secondary weapon, and 1 throwable such as a grenade. You've got unlimited ammo in both the primary and secondary weapons, but the grenade itself is limited to 1. You'll notice attachments will be blue level 2 attachments to start with, but stick around because later in the video I'll explain how to upgrade these attachments. Now, while there isn't any floor loot and you start with your own loadouts, legends will drop their weapons when they die, so you can grab their weapons, and this is actually a really great tip. If you don't like any of the loadouts, or you don't like the secondary for example, look on the floor when you kill a legend, because you might be able to pick up their weapon and kind of create your own loadout. Oh, and care package weapons do still drop, so keep a lookout for those care packages, but do remember, care package weapons have limited ammo, unlike the ones you get through your loadout. And as I mentioned unlimited ammo, you also get unlimited syringes and medkits. You don't get shield cells or batteries though, instead you get armor regen. Yes, exactly like the Season 8 game mode of the same name. Essentially, there's a 4-second delay when your armor's damaged and an 8-second delay if it's cracked, before your armor automatically starts regenerating. It does generate fairly quickly as well, only a few seconds ready for a blue armor. So the trick is really just focus on healing your health with a syringe or a medkit, and your armor will automatically regenerate. After choosing your loadout, you're taken to the spawn screen. At the start, the only place you can spawn is at your base. Your team and the enemy team have bases at the opposite ends of the capture points. I'll talk about capturing and how to earn points in a moment, but let me start by talking about respawning. You see, one big and unique thing about Control is that there are no downs. When you die, you go straight to respawn, and you've got unlimited respawns. All of this is something we're just not used to in Apex Legends, but it does make Control a lot more unique and hopefully more exciting. Apex Legends have done something clever with the way that you respawn, and it's a little like Conquest in Battlefield. Every time you die, you go back to a select screen where you can choose where you want to respawn. Your base is always available to spawn on. You can also spawn at any point your team has captured, but only if it's linked to your home base. Hopefully that's not too complicated, but to think of it simply, think of your home base, and any point that's connecting to your home base allows you to spawn on it. If it's not connected to your home base, you won't be able to spawn on it. Now, in terms of respawn time, while I said there's unlimited respawns, there is a 10-second wait before you're allowed to respawn. So it's not instant, but I mean 10 seconds isn't that long, and I would say it's fairly quick. While waiting to respawn, you can also change your legend as I mentioned earlier, and you can also change your weapon loadout. So now you know about respawning, let's talk about how points work in Control, because this is very different to anything we've had so far in Apex Legends. There are 2 types of points you need to know about. There are the points you get for holding zones and ratings points. The points you get for holding zones are the ones that help you to win the game. Owning a zone earns you points every second, and the more zones you hold, the more points you earn every second. The first team to reach the score limit of 1,250 will win the game, but if the timer reaches 0 before you reach that limit, then the team with the highest number of points will then win. There are also bonuses that you can earn by playing special objectives when they pop up on your screen. A capture bonus will be placed at a point in time on a selected zone, and if you push that zone and capture the zone within the timer, then the team that owns this zone when the timer hits 0 will earn a large number of points. And these bonuses concentrate around attack and defend gameplay, so the point of this is to shift your attention around different zones so you're not just focused on camping one specific zone. Now with all of this, there is also a way to finish the game early without having to get to the 1250 point limit or wait for the timer to end, and this is through a lockout. To trigger a lockout, you need to hold all 3 zones at the same time. The lockout starts a timer and the controlling team has to hold out till the lockout timer reaches 0. If you do this, you'll immediately win the game. However, if the team that is locked out can successfully regain control over any of the 3 zones on the map, they will abort the lockout and the game will resume as normal. By the way, holding 3 zones also helps you get more points, so even if you can't hold for the full lockout, it still gives you a big boost in points. If you want to know about indicators for when zones are being captured or lost, if you look at the top of your screen or even on the UI, you'll see a blue indicator rising on the zone, whether that be A, B or C. If it's fully blue, it means you've captured it. If it's fully red, it means the enemy team holds that zone. So if you see the blue going down and slowly turning to red, that means the enemy is capturing that zone. Whereas on the flip side, if you see it turning blue, that means you're capturing the zone. Let's talk about ratings, which is the second kind of points you need to think about. As you play Control and perform actions that help your team, capturing zones, killing enemies, assisting teammates, etc., you'll grow your own personal rating. Depending on your contributions to your teams, you will grow your rating to reach one of 3 tiers: blue, purple, and gold, also known as tier 2, 3 and 4. Each tier is more difficult to earn than the last. You'll start off with a 0 rating in tier 2, which is blue. To get from blue to purple, you need 200 ratings, and this will then take you into purple, which is tier 3. To get from purple to gold, you'll then need 400 rating in addition, and in gold, which is tier 4, it's then 500 rating points that you'll need. By reaching these score limits, you not only upgrade your attachments to the next level, but you'll also get your ultimate. Once you get to tier 4, obviously you can't upgrade your attachments anymore from gold, but your rating will still go up based on your actions, and this will keep charging your ultimate. By the way, every time you die, you will lose your ratings, so you will have to keep climbing it back up to tier 4 if you keep dying. In addition to all of this, your ratings also count in a leaderboard, and the player with the highest ratings in the game will be the ratings leader. If you kill the ratings leader, you get bonus rating points. And a good tip for ratings is, if you respawn at your home base, you get bonus rating points. I'll do a separate video explaining ratings in more detail, because I'm sure you'll want to know specifically what you earn points for and how many points you can earn for certain actions, so keep a lookout for my video on that. Finally, once you win, you'll see the stats page at the end, the same as you do in Arena Mode and Battle Royale. The difference in Control is you'll see kills and damages, but you'll see ratings and zone captures as well, and that's pretty much everything you need to know about how to play Control. It's a really fun game mode, so definitely go and give it a go. It's a great way to warm up if you want to play some ranked, and it's just a lot more casual, so you can really enjoy it without really feel like you're losing anything. I hope this helps you. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you later.